Earlier today, the Cleveland Browns announced that QB Shedeur Sanders has been elevated up to QB2 behind fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel, who's obviously the starter for the foreseeable future. Now, this whole thing has just been weird. It's just been confusing. It's been annoying to say the least. Yesterday, Kevin Stefanski, the head coach, had a press conference when they asked him what would Shedeur be, would he be QB2, and he said he has to reevaluate. How do you reevaluate a situation where you have no other QBs on your roster because you traded Joe Flacco to Cincinnati, where he's going to help replace Joe Burrow for the rest of the season? But, Kevin Stefanski seemed confused as if he had a roster full of quarterbacks and he didn't know where Shedeur landed. Like, he's obviously not going to take a quarterback off of the practice squad and elevate him past Shedeur to make him QB2 because we know what kind of firestorm that was set off with the media. We already know how social media will be buzzing. It's just been crazy. The Cleveland Browns is a franchise, for what it's worth, they need to kind of clean house from top to bottom. Jimmy Haslam needs to just sell a team and just cut his losses. Kevin Stefanski shouldn't be a quarterback. It seems that he really can't handle controversy, and this wasn't even really anything that was controversial. I think the way they handled the whole thing with Shedeur just screamed piss poor management. It was just silly. It was really unprofessional. No matter what you think about the kid, he really didn't deserve it. The team, they made some questionable moves over the last couple of years. Obviously, you can start with Deshaun Watson and his signing. Here's a guy that went through what he went through, and I guess Jimmy Haslam wanted to make a splash, and it kind of backfired, right? Because they haven't had anything or any kind of beneficial movement from him signing that a fully guaranteed deal. Now he's hurt. He's the highest paid quarterback on their roster. They're also paying about 7 other quarterbacks with Joe Flacco, Shedeur, Dillon Gabriel, and even Jameis Winston still on their payroll. So it's just been disastrous from top to bottom. Cleveland Brown fans, I wouldn't blame if you all simultaneously decided to leave the fan base and set out for a year and jump on another bandwagon, because this whole thing has been crazy. I do hope Shedeur, whenever he gets an opportunity, he can succeed. He can show people that he can play in the NFL. You really only need to put together a 2 or 3 game run where people can see that you can compete, and hopefully somebody can see the value, get him somewhere where he can shine, and he can get away from the Browns, because that franchise sucks from top to bottom.